Hello and welcome back to lesson number 8 on A Good Note with Maurice, and that's me. So first off, I'd like to give a special thanks to Smokey Hell Nelson. He's Josh Nelson, and he's got a website, YouTube channel, pardon me, that's he does music and sports and stuff. Check it out when you got a minute. He's a great guy, he's funny, he's crazy like me, that's why we get along so good. Thanks, Josh. Okay, first what I'd like to start with, this is the book. This is it right here. This is what I've been talking about. I think it's a good investment to go down to your local music store and pick one up, because in this book, it is exactly what we've been learning so far. All the notes, the half notes, whole notes, lines, and then it also has all kinds of songs in here that you can get going that are very simple to play, but it gives you something that, you know, you hear a song and it's easier to play along to it because you know how it should kind of go. So I strongly recommend that you pick up this book here. That's how I started too, by the way. This whole course here, I had Alfred's Basic went from 1 to 6 at the time, and I completed all 6 of the books. So, but it's been a long time since I've used music, so I'm learning a little bit too myself, because you forget a lot of the stuff, but it comes back very quickly. Okay, today what we're learning, Song Sung Blue, an old Neil Diamond song, and just about everybody's heard it. If you haven't, just look it up on your YouTube, Neil Diamond Song Sung Blue, and then you'll get the gist of how it sounds. So this is obviously the guitar part where the words are being sung, so it'll sound like that. And notice that the half notes here, they're the ones that you hit and you let it ring for an extra count then before going on to the next one. And then these are quarter notes which you go through, which I'll play right now and show you how this song goes. It's really cool, it's nice and easy to play, and it sounds good. So it goes like this. Slower now. Of course, there's more parts of the song, but this will give you an idea of how the music goes along and how the half notes play a big part in the music of reading music, because it tells you where you need to rest and give it 2 counts instead of just 1 count like a quarter note. So this is really, really cool, and that's fun to play. So this is lesson number 8. I want you guys to figure this out, play this, and hopefully, if you can, go down to your local music store and pick up one of those Alfred Basic number 1. And it has all the stuff we've been learning in here and more. So this way you'll be able to pick along and start going through some of the songs in there, and then pretty soon, like you'll memorize all these notes as we have in all the previous lessons, in E and a B and C and D and all that. So that'll come along. And the next lesson, what I'm going to teach you guys, is something that's kind of really cool too. It's as soon as I find my pick, there it is. It is, we're going to learn some chords, some very, very basic chords like D, G, E minor, and A. And with those chords, what are you going to say? Well, what are we going to do with those chords? Well, do you remember an REM song that goes... so forth and so forth. But anyway, it's basic chords like that, and we can start playing some songs, some really cool songs that are quite easy to play, but by knowing your chords. So that's what we're going to do next time. We're going to work on some songs with chords that everybody's familiar with, and then that way you'll find it a lot easier when you play your D chord, your G chord, your E minor chord, and your A chord, which you're supposed to play it like that. No, it's bad habits through the years. Anyway, okay, I hope everybody is doing really, really well, and thank you very much for following me in this journey of learning to read music. And a special hello to my grandkids, of course. they're all on this right now, and that they were over last weekend. Yeah, well, the weekend prior, and they were really into it. They were so happy to be here. Well, all my guitars are in their cases right now because it's a little bit cooler in my studio here, and I don't want to take any risk of damaging the guitars by too cold or whatever. So I've just got them all in their cases. And so anyway, this is lesson number 8, and thank you very much for joining me once again. I appreciate it. And any comments or questions, please shoot me a message and I'll answer it. And if I don't know it, I'll look it up and find the proper answer for you. Once again, thank you very much. Have a great night.